What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Well, I had little issues. Damn, this lighting is horrible right now, but using that to work on this thing right now. And I'm in my garage again because I didn't have a garage for a while, but now I do. But anyways, reason I'm making this video is just I had little issues going on with my turbo. Or for one, I have an exhaust leak, kind of from the header to the up pipe. It was just like literally shooting out air everywhere. So one thing I'm gonna do is relocate the AOS. See, I took it out. I'm gonna put it. There's a pitch mount bracket that goes over there, and it comes out and then holds it up. So it's on the way. Should be here by Saturday. Today is Thursday, so a couple more days since you have it. So I took everything out, took all the lines out. Also, I want to delete this. Talked to my tuner. He said I don't really need this because this is just an overflow tank. So these two lines, the one that went from here to here, I blocked this off. I blocked it off for now, so nothing cooling comes out. But since I'm taking this out anyways, so it's literally gonna go from that line, this one right here, it's coolant line that goes into here, but instead of going here, it's gonna go to the AOS, and then from there, the bottom one, same thing, go back to the back of the head. Also, the main reason I was having an issue with the turbo, it's not a manufacturer issue, it's just I didn't know. Like I said, it's my first rotator kit, my first big turbo kit. So you see this little guy? It was over here. So since it's gravity fed, it's pressurized going in, but when it comes out, it just flows out. So it was literally, instead of being up and down like that, it was literally like slanted. So all the oil was kind of accumulating, so it's building up and then shooting out through the rear seal. So I talked to a couple people, and they said it's fine as long as you don't see a shit ton of oil. It's just little driplets, but still enough to make some smoke come out. So cleaned it up, cleaned the hot side out, and yeah, I mean, hopefully that fixed it. Hopefully it didn't actually blow a seal, but I don't think I did, but only one would find out. So I'm gonna put everything back together and then we'll go drive it, see what happens. Also, I fixed the exhaust leak like I mentioned. Rotate it more. So pretty much what I did to rotate this is, see all these little bolts? I loosened them, I didn't take them off all the way. And then loosened this ones, not all the way, but kinda just enough. And then I just put it on how I had it, and then I rotated the middle piece. So it goes straight up and down. I don't think I have it fully where I want it yet. Just thinking how I'm gonna do it. I want to keep it like that, just showing, because I mean, honestly, it looks kind of badass. I don't know. What do you guys think? Drop in the comments down below. What do you guys see? What you guys think? Should I just keep it exposed and put a mesh on it so nothing gets in there, or just put the intake back on, which is over there? That's all I can really do today because I don't have the bracket yet. I'm gonna take the turbo off again, put it in the car because, you know, it's not being held on by anything. It's literally holding itself because that's how perfect it is, like jammed in there. So, and then I'll put everything back together. All I also got to do is cut shorter. I already cut it once, the return line. I don't know if I mentioned it in my last video, but I got to cut it again, like another inch or so I can make it perfectly up and down, and then it's gonna go like bloop. It's gonna go like this and then straight down. It's not gonna be perfect like straight up and down, because, you know, the turbo has to be like literally all over there, but that's not gonna happen. So as long as this is up and down, and it just like goes straight down like this, so it's gonna be the angle, it's gonna be like this angle, and then down, and then floop inside. If you guys going on the rotated turbo kit, or any type of turbo kit really that's not factory or custom builds or with AN lines and whatnot, make sure it's straight up and down. Don't have it angled at any certain point, because then you're gonna have the same issue I am and throw out smoke. The only way this turbo would have been bad is there was oil coming out through the compressor side. Thankfully I took it off, I checked it, nothing in there. no oil, no nothing, so that part's good. Backside, like I said, I've been told it was alright. You know, just a little bit of smoke. I mean, it wasn't too heavy of a smoke, but you know, it's a little bit. It's just like mostly during like first gear. When taking off from first gear, I guess since it built up and having like any type of pressure in there, so it kind of built up in there and just shot out a little bit. But then once I was going, it was normal. It wasn't smoking or anything. So yeah, guys, catch you guys on Saturday. Alright, guys, so got the AOS relocation kit. I don't know if you can see it. I'm gonna flashlight real quick. Sorry I didn't show you guys an unboxing of it, but it literally goes right there. I don't know if you can see that or not, but I'll post a link in there. I'm sure I'm gonna take this off right now because I gotta turn this that way or that way. I'll go that way actually to get that way from turbo. Also the drain line, I'm gonna turn it more this way, so I'm just mocking it up. I'm gonna show you guys right now the bracket. There's pretty much, it goes on your pitch top mount, the top one. I thought it went down here and then like kind of face up, but no. Also, the bracket's on, I guess you say backwards, only because the one that supply are these little guys. And on the other side, there's like a little hole where the head goes in, you know, so it doesn't move. But since this is made for 07 and under STI, it's not supposed to go there. So I kind of, I say ghetto rigged it, I guess, if you want to say that. But I got longer bolts that went straight through the back side of the bracket, I guess you could say. And I mean, it worked. I mean, it's not gonna be moving around or anything, so it's high enough from the wastegate. Turbo's far away from the, you know, remember how I was over here all cramped up and shit? Now it's literally free. I already put the intercooler pipe on that side and it clears, so we're good on that part. Now I just gotta fix the top one, gotta rotate the top, this one, this is my train of thought. Rotating that one and rotating the drain and cutting the hose also, so it can be a lot shorter. And then of course I want to have to reroute all these other lines also. Shouldn't be too bad, pretty easy fix. Coolant lines, of course, that one's gonna go to down here instead of all the way over there. And then the bottom one, of course, like I said, to the back of the head. So I'm gonna take it off right now. I'll show you guys the bracket in a bit. I just wanted to show you guys how it fits, and honestly I like it. I like where it's at. Alright guys, sorry I didn't get to pretty much show you guys anything. I was literally fighting it all day because what's it called, the return line, since it's up and down now, it's kind of hitting the B band that goes up to the up pipe. So I had to like, I was forcing it, trying to force it. I wish I could show you guys. So look at my flashlight. You probably can't see that, but I had to cut a little bit of the V-band, like a little, like taper it a little bit, so the fitting can actually fit in there, because that's just, it's literally right, it's literally like turbo at the fucking inlet for the hot side, and then literally it's like there's no room whatsoever to fit in there the fucking the return line. So I had to customize what's it called, the clamp. So that worked. What else? Oh, there's the AOS. Literally perfectly. I might put a heat shield on that. I don't know. I'm trying to see. Well, maybe I'll reroute it somewhere else. But for that hose, for the coolant line, I plugged this one off like I told you guys, and luckily it's not leaking or anything. This one just overflow and whatnot. So all my coolant's in there. Intake is on, downpipe's on. Literally everything fits so much better since the AOS is not over there. It's not all clustered up on that side anymore. What else? Okay, so I messed up. I put the wastegate backing lines. I put the one that was on the top on the bottom, the bottom on the top. I forgot to double check it. I just put them on. So then I went for a road test because Travis told me to go do a data lock to see if the boost hits different. And honestly, oh man, literally it hit really different. Like it hit spools up so much faster. But honestly, let me just say, since I had the wastegate hoses on backwards, the wastegate wasn't opening. So my dumbass went for road test and then tried to do the data log because Travis told me third gear from 2,500 to 6,000 RPM. So I was like, okay. So then I started driving like normal, and then, you know, started hitting the data log, 2,500 RPM, started like stepping on it like gradually. And then like by 3,000 I fucking kind of floored it because I started feeling the boost kick in. So then as soon as that kicked in, like around, I want to say like 42, 43, I hit like 22. Like around like 40, yeah, like 4,300 RPMs. I started hitting like 26 pounds. I was like, holy shit. And then all of a sudden I just felt like the car just fucking push hella hard. I was just like, holy I was like, dude, I was in shock. Let's just put it that way. I was literally in shock. Like and then I looked down, and then, you know, I got scared. I let off because I mean that shit was going quick. I let off like around, I said like 5,300 RPMs, and I looked down at my boost, and I had 66 pounds of boost in this. And then, I mean, the turbo noise sounds sick because, you know, you got the little, the flutter that was, so it sounded sick. But honestly, I mean, I don't think my motor's damaged because I looked back at data log too, and then all the dams perfectly fine, no feedback knock or anything. Drove it after that, and I make sure everything's good. The motor's fine. Thankfully, I only did like a split second, I guess you could say, of super high boost. It literally jumped from 26 pounds of boost to fucking, to 40, and then all of a sudden it just literally went all the way to 66, like literally in a split second like that. So comp turbo, yeah, let's make some quality ass turbo. That shit literally, that shit pulls you on your seat. You don't have the right, or you don't have those fittings on the right way, or a wastegate to, you know, support it, and you better hold on because you better go for a ride. Because honestly, that was the most intense split second of my life. It was just like, that thing was pulling hard, like super hard. And also hit 217 injector duty cycle, so that's pretty horrible. Thankfully I only did it for a split second. You know, I felt like the car was going way too fast, so I let off. I honestly think I probably hit over, I don't know, I don't even know how much wheel horsepower, but that thing was booking. I wish I could have recorded that, but unfortunately I didn't. So sad me. I didn't have a co-pilot to record for me, so, you know. So I put them back together the right way, the wastegate ones, the wastegate banking lines. Went for a road test, you know, started doing the first gear pull, make sure I heard the wastegate open this time. And then, you know, I heard it was fine. Also no smoke anymore, by the way, too. No smoke, no exhaust leak. Wastegate was on good, you know. It felt it was pushing hard. On sport, I used to hit no more than, say, 12 pounds of boost, because the boost leak. So, but now I'm hitting like 17-ish pounds with the wastegate open on sport. So it felt good. Like literally, it felt more than 415 wheel. So that what got figured out. On Sport Sharp, I hit like 22 pounds now, safely, you know, and it felt good. Like if it was pulling pretty hard. The pull felt a little harder. And it started spooling like, I'm gonna say like around 4,300 RPMs instead of like 52. So this turbo spools up pretty fast for the AOS. So instead of that big ass hose going that way, I said I might as well keep the turbo alone and whatnot. So I just face it that way, the other way, and all the lines coming down through the middle, so you know it's not literally doing anything over there. Like I said, I might put that little heat wrap thing, this thing, probably get a smaller one actually because it's way too big. Put it on that line, so since it's hitting the turbo, you know, we won't, I mean, it's just coolant, but you know, we want to keep the turbo as cool as possible. So that being said, it's gonna help it a lot. Okay, so here's the data log to the first one, the one that had the wastegate on backwards. To boost, negative. God damn it. Let me go down slowly. What the hell? There we go. 2, 4, 8, 11, 14, 19, 23, 26, 28, 41, 66, and I let off. And I watch my injected duty cycle. Let me go sideways. There it is. See, look. Going 41, 59 to 68 to 79 to 86 to 89, and I jumped to 139, 217, and then I let off. It was like for a split second though. I got scared. Sounded cool, but not what I like to do. Feedback knock and all that. Everything's all 0. So that's data log 1. That's on with the wastegate on backwards. Well, the wastegate backing lines on backwards, and then here's the other one. See, look, boost. A lot cleaner. Oops, hold on. What the hell? See, boost 1, 0, 1, 2, 4, 7, 8, 10, 12, 14, 19, 22, 21. Max boost is 20.27. Actually 21.76. 5,000 RPMs. So it's pretty good, I guess. Well, actually 4600 is max boost, 22.44. Injected duty cycle is like at 80%, so it's pretty good. Travis gonna clean it up, like I said, and then I'll go for another drive later on once everything's all good. So, except for this video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. See you guys on the next one.